Hello my loves, it's Kasha Planarista 101. It's time for another Plan With Me video, and this one is recipe style. So I plugged in my sprocket because it seems like the battery is low. I am printing this creme brulee picture that I baked a few weeks back, and I'm just gonna add this to the recipe videos because I finally found a creme brulee that I really enjoy. So I clicked print from my iPad, and now this is going to show up on the sprocket. It's gonna start printing, so it's blinking. We are printing. I'm gonna pull out a page, and I'm using the older ones. I just like the layout of this. I do have the fill-in sheets for the newer ones, and I eventually will probably use them, but for right now I wanted to still use the older one. So I'm gonna write in creme brulee, or yep. I'm gonna make it big and bold so it's visible. Yay! Okay, so that's done. And now I am going to go into the recipe accessory book. I really like the accessory book for the recipe. I think it gives you so many options. And I'm gonna see if I could use one of those ingredient lists, but if not, we can just use something else. So let's see what else is in here. I want to use a yellow because of obviously creme brulee. Look how many eggs is in here. That's kind of awesome. But I'm gonna use a shopping list because basically if you want ingredients you need to shop for them. So I'm gonna put in 1 quart of heavy cream. And I misspelled it, so I am going to use whiteout. And that's okay, they don't need to be perfect. It's already having my handwriting, so it's not typed. And if you see my previous recipe videos, you see that I print some of them and I write out some of them, and I do them sporadically. So I need 1 vanilla bean, split and scraped, 1 cup of vanilla sugar, 6 large egg yolks, and 2 quarts of hot water. There we go. And then the directions are preheat the oven to 325 Fahrenheit, and then place the cream, vanilla bean, and its pulp into a medium saucepan. And you're gonna do that over medium-high heat, and you're gonna bring the cream to a boil, but you have to watch it so it doesn't boil over. And then once it's boiled, you're gonna remove it from heat. Cover it and allow it to sit for 15 minutes and rest. And then you're gonna remove the vanilla bean and reserve it for another use. These are actually quite pricey to get, and they're not the easiest to get. You can't buy them at every regular grocery store, so I saved them. And then in a medium bowl, you're gonna whisk together the sugar and the egg yolks until they're beaded, and I actually use my electric mixer for that. And then it's gonna change color to light. And then you're going to be adding the cream little by little, and then you're going to continuously stirring it. So you're going to stir to make sure that there's no clumps and everything is nice and smooth. And it's going to be more runny than stiff, so it's going to be a pretty runny consistency. And then you're gonna place the containers that you want to use them in. So I use ramekins and I put them into a cake pan, and I pour enough hot water to come up about halfway to the sides of my dishes, and then I pour in the mixture, and then bake until creme brulee is set but still trembles in the center when you kind of shake it. So that's about 40 minutes to 45 minutes, sometimes a little longer because each oven is different, but also your altitude will affect a baking time. Okay, and when that's done, you're gonna remove them, refrigerate 2 hours, up to 3 days, because eggs, you don't wanna refrigerate more than that because the eggs might not be good after that. And then you're gonna remove them about 30 minutes before serving. So you're gonna sprinkle some sugar, and you're gonna either put your oven to broil, or you're gonna use a hand torch to brown that. It is such a good recipe. It is really quick and easy. And I'm just thinking of where I want to put this. And I'm gonna cut it and kind of place it on the side somewhere. And then it's time to add some decorations to this. So it's super easy to make. Prep time is about 15 minutes, I want to say. Cook time is 2 hours and 15 minutes. And then temperature is 325. Okay, and now I just grabbed my washi container and I'm picking up the washi that I want to use. I just want something plain and simple, so I ended up picking a yellow one to match the sticker with the shopping list. So now I'm gonna frame the title. And sometimes when I know dates of the meals that I make, I will go back into like my recipe books and I will put a date and how it was, because that's just a little fun thing to do to remember like what you were doing and what you were eating on certain days. And as you guys know, I already keep a food log, so it's not that difficult to do. But like I said, if I ever use this recipe from this book, which I most likely will, especially around holidays, I will go back and write the date and maybe even write who we shared it with or who I'm making this for, and go from there. So now I'm just adding a yellow outline to the preparation instructions. And I just use my X-Acto knife to go ahead and make the same kind of rounded edges. Not everywhere, but I think it's good enough. It almost looks like it's highlighted, doesn't it? Okay, and now it's time to add a few more final touches to this spread. And I do like these, so I'm going to use an oven and a mixer, and I'm going to move the mixer to the same side as the oven. And then the fridge, and everything will be yellow. And I'm going to take my pen and write on the stickers as well. And I just put this was so amazing. So I'm going to put that sticker book away really quickly and put this in. And then write 325 on the oven and mix everything and boil for 15 minutes. Bake for 40 to 45 minutes. I think it's a fun way to kind of indicate what you need to do. Mix everything. 2 hours up to 3 days in the refrigerator. And then 325 Fahrenheit. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making this. And if you guys want more of videos like that, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye!